Well, Omizzy is gonna be one of the leading Afrobeat artists in the next 5 years. Because I have my own plans. I have what it is I want to do. I have what it is that I'm seeing myself as. But I just want to create a whole dimension for myself, and in 5 years' time, I know that's gonna happen. Hello, Lagos. Hello, Africa. It's your boy Omizzy, and this is my music custodian section. Stay tuned. Show them your logo. Well, growing up in Lagos is full of a whole lot of good things, things to actually shape you to be the person you want to be. Lagos is full of the energy of like you have to hustle, going back to back. You have to get what you want. You have to chase your goals. So Lagos has been the most influential impact. Has helped me shape myself to where I am right now and to who I want to become in the future. But growing up, right from time I love music so much, and I grew up in the space where I had friends that were also into music, and we were always like doing freestyles, going out for shows, like it was even that to the point that we like had a group. It was about 4 or 5 of us. We had a group, we gave it a name, and we just kept on like flowing. At that point, I was just doing it for fun. I didn't even know it was something I was going to take very serious, or something that I was like going to take as my career. It was just something I love, and I kept doing it back to back. And 2020, I like recorded my first single titled "One Life." And I actually, like, for this section, I didn't even pay for this section. A friend of mine paid for this section. That was like how much like my guys were so interested in me, like making sure I was working in the part of music. So yeah, that's how it's been. And since then, it's been back to back fire. And yeah, we're getting there. Well, there's been like a whole lot of factors that has influenced our music. There's been the people that I've been looking up to, and there's been the kind of sounds that I've been listening to, growing up. Um, I started as a rapper, like honestly, I started as a rapper, like doing rap, doing rap, do like soul kind of music to then Afrobeat. So it's like the kind of music I listened to and that I was exposed to was a whole bunch of music, the gospel, rap and everything all together. So listening to all this growing up, like gave me the vibe and gave me the energy to like try so many things. And that's why it's like part of me. Like I could like mix different kind of sounds together and try to like put it on Afro and see how it says. I've been experimenting, seeing how it's going and making sure that whoever it is that's listening to my sound is loving it for how it is. So the Danfo Driver, the EP is my first project, and it's a project that's very very important and special to me. So before Danfo Driver the EP, there's the Danfo Driver the song, and listening to this song, it just lets you know what Lagos is all about, how the struggle of Lagos it is, and the places, and it's just a song that's just like explaining my past and the things I've seen and the things I went through to like get to where I am at the moment. Then Danfo Driver the EP consists of 7 great songs, and all the songs are literally just explaining the whole like lifestyle. There's lifestyle, there's being like thankful to God, there's the party vibe also inside. So it's like a body of work that's consisting of different vibe. There's the vibe of you having like a self-reflection of yourself. There's the vibe of you being in the club. There's the vibe of you praying to God. That's what like Danfo Driver the whole EP. That's what it's about. Yeah, the experience was great and it was crazy, because he gave me the energy that I needed, and he showed me love, showed me support, and I really can like I just have to give him a shout out right now. Shout out to Lapan, and shout out to PG Records, because all this would not be possible if like they didn't like step into pulling some strings as well. So Zlatan came in and I played a couple of songs for him to listen to, and he was like down for driver, like he likes Danfo Java. He could connect to Danfo Java, reminds him of his past and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, let's do something on this. And then we got to the studio. It was all vibe. It was crazy, and that was how Danfo Java the remix came with Zlatan. So the message is like very clear. It's consistency. Yeah, it's consistency. Prayer. Like you have to keep praying. Like everything. Like you need to pray. So consistency, prayer, and self-confidence. That's very, very important. So these three are like the major messages I'm trying to push out there to everybody listening. In the type of way, yeah, the way, like I just wanted to like do something different, bring something, like revive, like the story. And Danfo Driver is something that every Lagos and I feel every Nigeria should know what Danfo Driver is or Danfo Boss is, So the idea was to like tell my story with the Danfo Driver itself. Everybody, like me growing up, I used Danfo Boss a lot, like Joleg, all those places. So it's just something to take me back home and remind me of where I'm coming from. The biggest challenge so far, well, I'll say the biggest challenge I have right now is, what should I say? How should I say? The industry is very big, and trying to know who's there for you and who's not there for you, like who's going to ride with you and who's not going to ride with you. Just separating my, friends from my foes and all those kind of thing. So I'll say that's like part of the things that I'm still trying to like, balance in the industry. But besides that, yeah, I'm just doing my thing, chasing my goals, and that's what's up. Well, felt great. Like the Shay Vibes headlining was very cool because even by then, like I've not even dropped like any song. I just performed a song I already recorded, and went to the stage, was doing my thing. It was a great platform for me to show myself, and it's just to show that like there has to be consistency with what you're doing. And the Trace store was actually nice because I went to places that I've not been before. Like all my life I've been in Lagos, and so that gave me another like opportunity to see what's going on, like what's going on in another area and what's going on in another place. So it was really great, and yeah, shout out to Trace, shout out to the Shave Live Show. Well, it means everything, like it means everything to me, like because was it like it's not been easy, pushing and waking up and know that I have to go harder. Like it's not just about how it's going, like deep down the struggles. There's so many things that I have to like put together. Like sometimes I get very confused and like what else I have to do, but then I have to keep going and seeing my song getting to those points and getting like publicity and seeing people are actually listening and they actually like they love the vibe. Yeah, they get so that actually like means so much to me, and seeing myself to be in that space. Of course I want more, but like this is the starting point and keep going. Definitely it's a motivation because like seeing these people in person and like how like for the fact that they love my music, it means so much to me. I saw Simen in the match that they played at Rio. That's like my song that I did, and I played it to him, listened to it, and he loves the song, and it was like he heard it like during the match because they played it during the match. I went to meet the DJ. I was like, please play my song, and then he came in like 7 seconds, he scored, so his mood was all good. And when I saw him after the match, it was like, oh man, I heard the song, I love the song, it was nice. He followed me back, and sometimes he likes my stuff, and that just shows like there's a connection. And Adesanya, like honestly, shout out to Adesanya, shout out to him, because I was just at home. Like it was January 1st. That was how my January started. January 1st, I was just at home, and somebody just texted me on IG and was like, yo, like check Adesanya's story, like what's going on? Like he's using your song. And then I saw him singing my song word for word, and so that's to show that like he has been listening to it for a while. Like that was nobody reaching out to him. That's just him hearing the music, and then he likes the music. And I'm just here in Lagos. Like just the lie down you get. So I was really happy seeing that. And then he reached out to me, he texted me on IG, and he sent voice note. Like, it was really crazy. So shout out to Adesanya. Yeah, those like those kind of things, motivates me and let me know that I'm on the right path. I feel it's very great, like when you're about to do like this kind of mix up and mash up, like it really matters to know what song it is that you want to put, because it matters like very well. But to me, it's a great sound. Like, I love it so much, and from all the old classic mashups that I've heard, like there's no one that I've heard that's bad. Everything is banging, and if it's not banging, people won't be doing it. So it's really good to see that happening. I'll give it a try too as well. So make sure you watch out when I do. Well, what sets me apart is my mentality, how I think, what it is I want to become, how I move my sound, and my versatility. Like, I'm very versatile when it comes to music. I don't limit myself, even though like you feel like this is the kind of sound that I'm doing now. But right now, I'm just trying to make sure I get the right people to listen to my stuff, and with time we keep expanding, and we keep doing more. So yeah, that alone like makes me stand out from every other person. Of course, like me, I'm very open to collaborations, and aside these Latin collaborations, there are so many other artists that I would love to, work with in Nigeria and outside Nigeria. By so many artists. Yeah, of course, I love to work with. Let me start international. I love to work with Big Sean. Yeah, I love to work with Kofi. I love to work with Young MA. Yeah, I love to work with Chris Brown. It's a whole lot of great artists I love to work with. But let me start with that for now. So Nigeria here or in Africa, I love to work with Speed. I love to work with Wandy Cole. I love to work with Ashake, Lema, Burna Boy, David. I'm not just saying these names because they're big. I'm saying these names because these are people that they've made movement in the Afrobeat, like the world of Afrobeat, and the people that I respect, that have been that are very consistent in the game. So these are people that I look up to, and I would love to work with them as well. Well, Omizzy is gonna be one of the leading Afrobeat artists in the next 5 years. Because I have my own plans. I have what it is I want to do. I have what it is that I'm seeing myself as. But I just want to create a whole dimension for myself, and in 5 years' time, I know that's going to happen. Before my get bread turn to slice, before my father turn to ice, I go the fish that go say make a rest. Well, staying true to my sound, I don't think that's going to be a problem, because first thing, like, I'm versatile. I said I'd rap, do like R&B, Afro. So these are things that I can always mix together to get another sound, see how it's vibing. There's a whole lot of sound I really want to try out, and Afrobeat is Afrobeat. Afrobeat is who we are, is like what we eat, is what we breathe. That's Afrobeat. So regardless of how it is evolving, definitely I'm going to be evolving with it as well. Yeah, what up Lagos, what up Africa, what up my fans, what up everybody watching this. Yeah, it's your boy Omizzy, and this is my music custodian section. One Nigeria classic song for the rest of my life. That's a hard question. Can I skip? Or classic song. Big fella actually. So far. Both actually though. Both first, man. Chill. One of the greatest Afrobeat artists, leading Afrobeat artists coming from Nigeria and Africa. Thank you for watching my music custodian section, and it's a wrap. Yeah, so it's Omizzy. Shout out to everybody that stayed to watch. I love you all. Keep watching, keep following me. Follow me Omizzy on our platform. Sean Bear, that's the slang, don't forget. Follow Music Custodian, Yeah. Shout out to them for giving me this platform. Cheers.
mind if you come tease me, check a read out. Make I treat you normal, normal. Other boat or the Uber. Just where you put me on my litter. I no feel love another. I love, I no keep passing. Yeah, you go learn lesson. As one bomb you fresh essay. Them no little person. I love, I no keep passing. Yeah, you go learn lesson. As one bomb you fresh essay. Them no little person.